Baby boy, what you finna do, gang? This nigga Luffy's not having fun anymore. It stopped being fun after the first stab. Shit got serious on number 2. Yeah, this third one, oh brother, man. What to do, crew? It is I, your local cloud nigga Nimbus, and we're back at it again with another One Piece review for you today. Now, with all that being said, let's get into beat! Oda came back with a vengeance on this break week. So we got chapter 1189 of One Piece, titled King of the World. Now on to the chapter. Luffy was getting his back blown out by Imu last chapter. And that continues as Imu takes Luffy, who's dangling at on the edge of Oku, and impales that nigga through a tree. Now obviously, Luffy's not really feeling so hot. He's not doing so well. His insides are starting to spill on the outside, right? Ooh, Oda, why'd you put it like that, bruh? Luffy, after just one hit from Imu, bruh, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Oda heard us talking shit. Oda heard us talking shit about, well, not us. Cause me personally, I never disrespect Big Imu Norona, bruh. I would never disrespect Big Norona like that. Oda heard y'all talking shit, and he's just like, oh, bet. Say no more. Yeah, he really don't fuck with you, gang. Oh, bro, that's ugh. As Luffy's getting impaled, Usopp is actually the first one to notice that something's wrong with Luffy. Oh my goodness, Usopp sensing it. Usopp using his haki. Oh, okay. Oda, I'm glad that you remember he has haki. Now, where's that armament, nigga? I need that armament, please, Oda. I need that armament. Usopp turns around. Nami's question is like, yo, what's happening, right? And Usopp's just like, yo, wait, Luffy's not okay right now. Nami's just like, yo, don't scare me like that. Luffy's going to be fine. You know, Nami always having that blind optimism in Luffy, and I respect that. It's very admirable. But not right now. Optimism is not going to save his ass. I'm not going to hold you. Nami's sitting there is like, when has Luffy never not been okay? And that's what Jinbei has to, like, you know, put the hand on her shoulder and hold her hand and be like, I'm not too sure about that, Nami. Luffy, the enemy we're dealing with, was able to defeat a giant like Loki. And then that's when Loki pops up and he's like, oh, hold on. What do you mean defeated? And Loki, listen, sweetheart, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You got your backbone out first. You were the first one to get these omen strokes, gang. Like, you lost, brother man. And that's when Jinbei told him, like, yo, Luffy's hockey is getting weaker, right? We cut over to the next page, where it's now Frankie and Brook holding a now fully unthawed Gunko. And he's just trying to speak to her, just like, yo, Princess Shuri, what happened to you that night? I need to know what happened. Then she Brook questioning about what happened all the way she should go, trying to figure out what really went down. And he's calling her Princess Shuri, Princess Shuri. And meanwhile, Ragnar is getting real close. He's like squeaking hella hard. While Shuri is in Brook's arm, Usopp has her at slingshot point. He's holding her at slingshot point just in case he wakes up, starts to act out, right? And Usopp, once again, I respect it. I respect you for being on 10s. I respect that so much. But I'm not gonna lie, gang, you're gonna have to pull out something bigger than Impact Wolf or that Skull Bomb Grass. Here, gang. As they're trying to have this conversation and how this is going down, we cut over to Rudy, Gert, and Chopper crashing down onto Loki, where right before they're about to impact Loki, Chopper does his guard point and saves everybody from, I think, crushing Loki. Which, by the way, like, I don't think it's talked about enough, bro. Chopper has gotten Oda loves to do secret buffs to his characters, but Chopper's guard point has just been getting bigger and bigger. Like, no matter how big it is, Chopper got a guard point for it, bro. Fucking Gorosei stab wound, guard point. It's falling off from a giant tree, guard point. About to crash into my near dying friend, guard point. Like, bro, Chopper got a guard point for any situation, gang. Oh my goodness. Everyone's obviously reacting, just like, yo, where the hell did you guys come from? Greta's obviously glazing Chopper. We're like, oh my goodness, Chopper, we wouldn't be able to make it. You're so cute and fluffy. Now, obviously, Chopper does his whole Sundering gimmick in the background while Gert is going up to Joe to check on Loki. And she's seeing that, yo, and this is where Haruden, he gets up, dusts himself off, and he's starting to recollect the memory he had with Yarl before he had left. Essentially, Yarl telling him just like, listen, I understand that you want to help us here and save these kids, but we need you somewhere else right now. Like, even if we do save these kids, that's only like a small win in the greater battle that's going on here. I need you to go help out Loki. We got everything that's going on here. do whatever you can to assist them. So we cut back, and Haruto questions like, Loki, do you know who this guy is? And surprisingly, this caught me by surprise. Loki says, yes, I think I do. Blew my mind for a second when I was reading it, but before I even got a chance to unpack of all that, well, all that has to unfold, we cut back to the fight that's going on between Luffy and Imu. Imu, he pulls out another weapon from that ring of woman he has behind him. And this is where, ooh, bruh, like, I love a good villain monologue, bruh. Imu essentially just starts talking crazy shit to Luffy about him, about his brothers, both of them, Ace and Sabo. Like, he was just going off. He was just letting it fly. Like, doing his big one. I'm not gonna hold you.
It seems thou art unable to move. This sword feeds on life force. How many slashes can thou endure before perishing? Monkey D. Luffy. Such a detestable name to Moon. And yet, thou hast two older siblings who go by different names. A brother slain by the Navy, and the other is a prominent member of the Revolutionary Army.
Ooh, oh my goodness, bruh. Imu's talking spicy, bruh. I'm already knowing, like, the way he's doing it, bruh. Like, he's trying to get into his head, bruh. Luffy, bruh, you're getting worked. You're getting worked bad. Oh my goodness, he's double tapping your shit, nigga. Oh my god.
What an ill-mannered trio of siblings.
And him, another sword in his gut. Blade of the Sea God, Fragarak, if I'm saying that right. And he stabs Luffy again. Oh my goodness, sir. The second sword has went in. Oh my goodness, bruh. Like, ooh, bruh. Like, yeah, we have it, like, bruh, Luffy has never gone out this sad before. Like, normally, like I said, normally I don't find myself feeling bad for Luffy because I know he's just gonna win at the end of the day, but like, I haven't felt this bad for this nigga since they ran into Kuma and Kizu and Sabaody, bruh. Like, that's the last time I can genuinely remember myself feeling sorry for Luffy, which is why Sabaody is by far my favorite arc in all of One Piece. So yeah, Luffy is going through it, getting his gut straight rearranged by Imu, which is honestly funny because it's right where the scar where Akainu hit him. So, like, you know, shit. At least, you know, Akainu gave something for Imu to aim at. Big ups him, I guess. We cover back where Loki is essentially telling them a conversation that happened on the day Harold died, right? Conversation between Loki, Yarl, and Shanks, where essentially Shanks let them know,
hold on, Loki. I know you're angry, but you can't do that now.
What are you talking about, Red Hair? Are you really gonna stand there in my way when I want payback from my dad?
I considered Harold a friend. I like nothing better to avenge him too. But you have to think clearly. The government just attempted to take over Elbaf. Your priority should be to prepare for war.
Okay, so that's what Shanks has been doing. Shanks has been preparing for the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Shanks has been preparing for war. Okay. Even though he wasn't there to read the whole thing on Laugh Tale, I think Shanks, just like Doflamingo, knew that, like, the war for the One Piece would be this big, massive thing. So I think what he's been doing and why he hasn't gone after the One Piece yet is because he's just been preparing. That's gonna be hard to believe because all of his allies are weak for the most part. At least from what we saw from that little snippet of Post Wano. So Shanks' mentality, okay. Alright. And I really like this kind of like seeing this part of Shanks, right? Like obviously Shanks is still like this big question mark in the One Piece story, but like in Elbaf we've slowly been able to uncover like bits and pieces of that mystery, right? Obviously we all know that Shanks is a cool, calm, easygoing guy who, you know, could turn into a mafia boss whenever he needs to, right? But normally he's cool, calm, easygoing type shit, right? But I really like to see like his mindset when it comes to like conflict. Like I like the way he's coming about this, the way he's moving with the information he's had. It's very like I kind of mentioned it in my reaction that he's very kind of roguish. Shanks has just been moving like a spy. Shanks has just been moving like an operative this entire time. No, I'm not gonna lie. For those of you who play D&D, Shanks is moving like a rogue. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I were to give Shanks a class, I'd say Shanks is more of a paladin, to be honest. like the whole hawk, you know, the other stuff. But with how he's moving, especially in like the flashback with Harold, and now here with the way he's been moving with gathering intelligence, hey man, he can still be a paladin, but he might have some swashbuckling rogue in him too. He moving silent like the G in lasagna, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Look at you, Shanks. I see you, boy. I think there's something in Marijois foretelling people about a war. I don't know why, because like this is now, and maybe this is just common sense in the One Piece world. This is now like 2 times a celestial dragon has brought up the idea of a war or preparing for war. First time being Doflamingo saying that the war for the One Piece is gonna be like, is gonna make Marineford look like child's play, and then now with Shanks saying we need to prepare for war. So maybe that's just common, because I feel like yes, obviously it's gonna be common sense. When the One Piece is found, the initial battle for the One Piece is gonna be massive, right? That's just common sense, right? But the way they're talking about it and the way like they're moving with that information, knowing that that war is gonna be as crazy as it is, it's making me feel like there's something else in that war that's yet to be revealed, right? Maybe I'm just yapping. I don't know. You let me down in the comments below. Loki just like, listen, I don't really give a fuck about starting a war. I don't care about none of that shit. I just want the person who's responsible for killing my dad, right? And then Shanks is just like, okay, then who killed your dad? He's just like, oh, the world government, of course. And I'm just like, well, then you're going to war with the world government, essentially. And then Shanks drops the bomb on him. It's just like, yo, Loki, the man that manipulated your father was the king of the world. And Loki laughs, and y'all's confused. Loki laughs because obviously, like, that's like somebody telling you that, like, hey, oh my god, the billionaires control everything. Like, you know, that's a crazy statement. That like that would ever happen, right? Yeah, and Yarl's confused because just like that would go against everything that the world government stood for, like the whole thing with the empty throne and the 20 kings, right? And Shanks just lets them know, like, no, there very much is really a king of the world, and his strength is immeasurable. There's only ever been one man to have ever make it to the Holy Land and breach his flower room or his throne room. And then we get a flash of Rox's face, and then I'm pretty sure, like, you know, we can insinuate. Shanks tells Loki that, like, yeah, Rox made it face to face to the king of the world, right? This is going in an edit. This is going in a crazy edit. There's someone who's managed it once. Oh, bro, please, editors, bro. I still don't know how to edit. Like, I still don't know how to do like the manga edits, the manga panel edits, bro. Because if I would, bro, bro, the Rox edit you guys would see out of me with the quickness. I would drop a Rox edit so fucking fast. And immediately after all that, Loki gets up. He's just like, hey, shut the fuck up of what you're talking about. I do appreciate you for letting me know about this king of the world, because I am going to beat the dog shit out of him when I see him. And then Shanks just lets him know, hey, you're being dumb, you're being foolish. Then we cut back to the present, where Loki says, after I left home that day, in the end, I was never able to make my way to him. So if that's the king of the world, I'm never going to better chance to get my revenge than now. Alright, so Loki, even after getting his shit blown back, getting his muffin top blown back by Emu, he's still thinking about revenge. But Harudin is just like, hey, but I got no problem with it, because I've been itching for a chance to avenge my father too. Oh, Harudin, are you gonna get into your bag? Harudin, baby boy, what you finna do, gang? What you got in your bag of tricks? Cause I'm feeling something out of you, gang. I feel like you about to do something. Hold on. And listen, I'm not going to knock you, Harudin. I'm really not going to knock you, Harudin, obviously, because Harudin is serving the role as our Rebecca, our Vivi, our Shirahoshi, our Momonosuke of the arc, right? He is kind of he is the personification of the island of Elbaf, right?
I have no objections in this case. I'm going to take him down. Our father's enemy.
I want to let you know, this nigga is probably gonna hit harder than, like, you know, that 2,000 tons. I don't know if your body can handle that, gang, but, you know, we'll see. And like, Bus, like, bro, look at you, nigga. This is off of one attack, and he got you looking like these, bro. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna knock your confidence. If you want to take the shot, gang. but go, hey man, go ahead, surprise me, show me some, gang. Oh, right, and obviously the other Straw Hats hear about the story, so now they know about Emu too. And as the Straw Hats are kind of like all collectively losing their mind, Ragnars's once again, tripping at Brook. Where Chopper's here now, and he's able to translate. He's just like, yo, Brook, he's saying that girl is very dangerous. You should back away from her. And Brook is starting to get louder. Ragnar is just like, yo, I understand she's dangerous, but she's being controlled. She's normally not like this. This girl's like a daughter to me. And that's where Ragnar gets his funny moment. Fucking like little connection between Gunko, how Gunko looks now versus the skeleton Brook. He's just like, what? Huh? What? Oh my goodness. And then Robin pops up. Well, not really the real Robin. A clone of Robin pops up that she summoned with her devil fruit, where she was actually listening in the entire time. So now Robin knows about Emu, which I feel like is more important than most people realize, that Robin knows that Emu exists. Because I have a feeling that, like, in Robin's studies, there was this puzzle piece missing. But now that she knows that Emu was there, I feel like Robin's about to, like, get this breakthrough of knowledge that we're going to get through at the end of Elbaf. Like, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, my goodness. Also, can I just say, crazy feat out of Robin from, like, summoning a clone of herself from the library to where, like, Loki and them were at. Crazy feat by Adora Fruit.
Sounds like there's a lot of interesting things going on here. Robin? Chopper? I want you to come to the library right away.
So?
Howdy. Oh, okay. This is a clone. Cause I'm like, yo, wait, how the fuck did Robin teleport here? It's a clone. Okay. Bro, yo, did Robin awaken her fruit? Cause like, yo, her just being able to just like pop up a clone from like that far away, like, oh my god. Robin awakened her fruit. I'm sorry. Robin awakened her fruit. She awakened her fruit. Like, I don't need Oda to confirm any. Like, bro, Robin's insane, gang. Like, she for sure awakened that fruit. I don't know what else it could be.
All right, then we cut back to the forest where Luffy and Emu are once again fighting. Or to put it more correctly, where Luffy's fighting for his life. Where Emu once again goes into his inventory and pulls out another weapon, an axe this time. And he just like,
next is, oh my, apologies, but this is the next gift I'm
Luffy, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, this nigga Luffy's not having fun anymore. It stopped being fun after the first stab. Shit got serious on number 2. Yeah, this third one, oh, brother, man. Bruh, oh fuck, like, okay, cause like, he's getting worked. Like, bro, like, he's getting tortured, nigga. Like, oh my god.
How unfortunate. The third one is up. Jing time.
I'm not gonna lie, if the rumors are like, bro, cause like, y'all know, like, all the big mangakas had that fucking dinner, right, bro, cause like, people are joking that like, oh, Gege was like telling Oda to kill off all his characters for his ending. Bro, like obviously we're also trolling, but like, bro, that like, I'm not gonna lie, Gege might have actually told that nigga something, bro, cause holy shit. I'm really trying to think of like we haven't seen Luffy go out this sad since Impelled Down, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Like, since Magellan, like, that's really the last time we've seen Luffy go out this sad. And like, that's a deep pull. Like, maybe like you could say like Marineford because of like everything that went down there, but like no, like going out like this, like, ooh, fuck. Then we cut over again to the Seaport Cloud West Village, where we have Zoro's and Summer's clashing. Zoro hitting him with a Dragon Damnation attack, and Summer's just hitting him with this Graham attack. And this essentially, what this entire page is, and like latter pages, like into the end of the chapter, is essentially exposition with some very cool B-roll. King of Hell, 3-sword style, Dragon, 103 mercies. Yeah! Dragon Damnation! Wham! Because all this is here is essentially Summers explaining what the weapons Emu gave them are, and kind of like what the weapons Emu has been pulling out. Where he says the 19 kingdoms, which is interesting because they say 19 when normally colloquially it's 20 kingdoms. The 19 kings specifically, the 19 kings who created the world took an oath of equality, thrusting the weapons around the empty throne. That was the Blade of Chaos Foe, Vohu, Nemesis, Longisis, Stigma, Muramasu. Though they are the 19 weapons of those who brought the world to heal. And then essentially with Imu giving them the power of the Omen, Imu has essentially given them the ability to use these weapons. And that's where we get the names of the weapons that Killingham and Summers are using, where
This is the weapon of House Shepherd. Ground. Meet the weapon of House Ringu Shifu. Longinus.
And then this is the final scene of the chapter, where we have Imu wielding Jintan by both hands, I think completely ready to decapitate Luffy.
Thou shouldst be honored to die by the arms that constructed the world.
Alright, Luffy, how you gonna get out of this one, Gengi? And then right last second, we get with the save. Scopper Gaban jumps up with dual axes and clashes with Imu. Oh! Oh! Gaban with the save! And boy, oh boy, we are in for it next week. I think we are in for it!
The left wing of the Pirate King has arrived.
Oh shit! I feel like we're getting another mini flashback. We're for sure getting another mini flashback next chapter. Oh shit, Gaban's here, bruh. Gaban's here. Oh fuck. Oh man. So that is the end of the chapter. Closing remarks. It's looking like that theory that those weapons, at least that omen that's around Imu's back, contains the soul of the other 19 kings. That theory is looking more and more correct by the day, which honestly, not too bad, not too mad at it. Also, off camera, I went and I did go and count how many eyes were on Imu's circle, and there were like 19, 20, I'm pretty sure. So listen, the hints were there. So honestly, that's lit. Now going into next chapter, or the future chapters, what I think is going to happen. I think the future of Elbaf rests on two people's shoulders specifically. And it's not Scopper, it's not Zoro, it's not Luffy. The future of Elbaf rests in the hands of Usopp and Bonnie. Bonnie specifically because I think one of the ways they're going to deal with Imu, or like maybe Imu send Imu back, is, now this is a pretty common theory, that Bonnie is going to walk up to Yaro, touch him, and then revert him back to his prime. As Howard Yusin said earlier in the arc, when Yaro was in his prime, he was noted as the strongest warrior to come from Elbaf, period. So Yaro in his prime might be enough to push back Imu, right? Now, the other idea is obviously her doing the same thing with Gaban, reverting him back to his prime, so back when he was with the Roger years, the Golden Era years. There's also the possibility of her reverting the injuries to Luffy, because I think her Devil Fruit might be able to do that. I'm not too sure. Oda might be able to like retcon her Devil Fruit, be able to do that, be able to reverse injuries. That might be something she might be able to do. And as for Usopp, obviously, I do think we're gonna have a clutch Ragnar moment with Usopp. I don't know if he's gonna get a hit in on Imu, maybe, because I'll tell you that right now. I don't expect Shuri to be back. I fully expect Gunko. Maybe Shuri will be back for a split second when she first wakes up, but with Imu being like present, with him being there, like actually when Gunko wakes up, I think Imu might stop fighting Gaban and go wherever Gunko wakes up to, because for whatever reason, like Imu has this kind of like strange asphyxiation towards Gunko. Like he wants her very, very badly. Those are just some of my future facing thoughts. So if Gunko wakes up, I think she's still gonna be Gunko. I don't think she's gonna be Shuri. If she does, and when she does wake up, I think Inu's gonna leave whoever he's fighting and go straight to her. I think Bonnie's gonna revert somebody's age or revert somebody to help the fight. Usopp's gonna use Ragnar against somebody, and obviously Sanji's gonna pop out and show niggas. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the video to the end. And be sure to like, comment, and finally drop a sub. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Later.